Ferrari just made a decision so radical that it left both Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc completely speechless in the Maranello briefing room. But here's what nobody's talking about. Why would Fred Vasseur risk splitting his entire team's strategy at the exact moment Ferrari needs constructors' points most? What did the data from Spa, Monza, and Singapore reveal that forced Ferrari to tear up everything they thought they knew about the SF25? And most intriguingly, why is one driver being set up to potentially sacrifice their race for the other's success? The answers are about to rewrite everything we thought we knew about Ferrari's 2025 season. Let's be brutally honest about where Ferrari stands right now. After months of frustration, missed podiums, and endless questions about their direction, the Scuderia has been bleeding points to Mercedes in the Constructors' Championship. The SF25 would shine in certain sessions at tracks like Spa and Monza, looking genuinely competitive, then fade completely when it mattered most on Sunday afternoon. But the real problem wasn't what we were seeing on track. According to Ferrari's internal analysis conducted over the past several months, the biggest issue wasn't the car's raw speed at all. It was something far more fundamental: the inability to extract performance consistently across different race formats. One weekend, the car would be a qualifier's dream. The next, it couldn't manage tire degradation to save its life. Traditional solutions weren't working anymore. What Ferrari discovered in their simulator data would lead to the most controversial team strategy we've seen this season. But first, you need to understand why Austin became ground zero for this experiment. At first glance, Ferrari's Austin approach seems straightforward. Split the strategies between Hamilton and Leclerc to cover more ground during the sprint weekend. One driver focused on qualifying pace, the other on race runs. Simple enough, right? Most teams have done variations of this before, but then the real details emerged from inside the Maranello facility. This isn't just about different setups. Ferrari has given both sides of the garage freedom to experiment independently, something the Scuderia has rarely allowed in recent years. For the first time, Hamilton's race team and Leclerc's engineers will run entirely separate setup philosophies from the very first lap of practice. Hamilton's SF25 will be stripped for pure efficiency. Trimmed rear wing, stiffened rear suspension, rebalanced weight distribution, all targeting straight-line power and long-run pace for Sunday's Grand Prix. His car is being optimized for heavy fuel loads and tire management, playing directly to his refined braking style and ability to manage tire slip under acceleration. Leclerc, meanwhile, gets a completely different machine: higher downforce, sacrificing straight-line speed for superior control through Austin's technical sectors 1 and 3. Slightly softer suspension settings to maintain consistent lap times as tires degrade during the sprint. Ferrari's simulations predict he'll qualify strongly and hold position in the sprint, but here's the crucial part. He's effectively becoming Ferrari's live test bed for Sunday's tire behavior. But this is where Ferrari's plan gets really interesting, because what they're actually doing goes far beyond just car setup. Stay with me here. This isn't a two-car strategy, it's a coordinated tactical game treating the entire Austin weekend as one continuous battle. According to Ferrari's approach, Hamilton and Leclerc won't be fighting on track against each other. Their strategies are designed to complement each other. One will push early to pressure rivals into errors, while the other plays the long game, ready to capitalize when the competition overextends. The Circuit of the Americas demands this kind of thinking. Sector 1's high-speed S's require precision and downforce. Sector 2 transforms into a DRS-powered straight, where deployment efficiency becomes everything. Sector 3's off-camber corners and heavy braking zones test mechanical grip to the absolute limit. No single setup can dominate all three sectors perfectly. So Ferrari made a choice. Stop searching for one perfect setup and instead use two different weapons. Hamilton's car has been configured for efficient energy release on that long back straight, giving him attack or defend capability during long runs. Leclerc's setup prioritizes recovery efficiency, ensuring consistent fast laps without overheating the battery system during the sprint. The technical details reveal just how surgical this preparation has been. Both cars run modified brake ducts and re-angled side pod airflow to maintain tire integrity in Texas heat that can exceed 40 degrees Celsius. Ferrari has developed new tire pressure protocols with Pirelli's guidance, targeting the perfect operating window for both the sprint and main race. But here's what makes this truly unprecedented. Ferrari is betting their entire Austin weekend on a philosophy they've never fully committed to before. And the consequences could reshape their entire season. The stakes could not be higher for Ferrari right now. They're losing ground to Mercedes in the constructors' standings, and a strong weekend in Austin could reset the entire narrative. If this split strategy works, it validates months of internal restructuring, new simulator protocols, and Hamilton's growing influence on Ferrari's technical direction. Vasseur's plan extends to race strategy flexibility as well. Ferrari intends to keep all three tire compounds in play. They'll use softs aggressively in the sprint for track position, then split Sunday's race between one-stop and two-stop configurations. If Hamilton starts further back, he'll go long on mediums, using the SF25's improved fuel efficiency and top speed to undercut late. If Leclerc starts near the front, he attacks early on softs, forcing rivals into defensive strategies. The beauty of this approach is that both outcomes feed data into each other, allowing Ferrari to adapt in real time, something they've struggled with throughout 2025. Inside the paddock, rival engineers are already questioning Ferrari's decision to break from traditional team symmetry. It suggests a new level of confidence under Vasseur's leadership. But if this experiment fails, it exposes the razor-thin margin between brilliance and overreach in modern Formula One. The sprint format at Austin will reveal the truth quickly. No hiding behind excuses or weather variables, just pure execution under pressure. So here's what we're watching for in Austin. Can Ferrari actually execute this level of coordination without their communication breaking down under pressure? Will one driver's setup prove so superior that it creates tension inside the team? And most critically, is this split strategy approach something Ferrari can sustain for the remainder of 2025? Or is Austin just a one-time gamble? The answers start unfolding this weekend at the Circuit of the Americas. Drop a comment below with your prediction. Does Ferrari's bold strategy deliver a double podium, or does it backfire spectacularly? And make sure you're subscribed, because we'll be breaking down every decision Ferrari makes as this weekend unfolds.